What if we told you there is a way for you to spend your Wednesday midday listening to real stories by people like you, individuals who inspire by sharing their lives? Hi, I'm Mario Nunez.
And I'm Joe King Carter. Consider this your personal invitation to join us each week at the intersection of community and culture.
Listen in every Wednesday at noon on WMNF 88.5 or stream live from anywhere in the world at WMNF.org, where previous shows are also available.
Until then, be good to each other and remember
to keep the conversation going.
You can help WMNF now and into the future by donating gifts of stock, real estate, retirement assets, or a life insurance policy. It's easy to leave a legacy of love. Just call 813-238-8001 or go to WMNF.org/plannedgiving to get started today.
Welcome to Live Music Showcase here on 88.5 WMNF Tampa. I'm your host, Ken Apperson. We are here in studio today with Justin Howl. How you doing, man?
Doing well. Thanks for having me.
You are a roots blues music type player, yeah?
Yes, I am.
You've got a roots blues type setup here. It's a big, full sound for just one guy. It's pretty cool.
That's what I go for. You know, I got a harmonica, I got a guitar, I got a little stomp, thumpity thump, and I do a little singing.
I love it. Make that thing stop. Let's go. What's the first song called?
I'll do a song I call The Magician.
All right.
If you see the magician, just tell him go on home. If you see the magician, just tell him go on home. I've been studying so long, and I got tricks of my own. Well, you may not believe me, but she can float in the air. Well, you may not believe me, but she can float in the air. From a long pretty hand to a derriere. Well, she buy me a faded while skipping a flag. Well, she buy me a faded while skipping a flag. Then she take my mustache and throws it down in a can. Oh, she check me and lay me, I'm on a bit of nail. Oh, she check me and lay me, I'm on a bit of nail. How she then cast a spell on the house we took until.
Live Music Showcase with Justin Howl here in studio. Love it, man. You sound
Thank you.
good. Sound real good.
Oh, thank you. I call that the magician.
I like it. Alakazam. Alakazam. What's your favorite magic trick?
Oh, that's a good question. I've got so many, you know.
Yeah, a couple tricks up your sleeve. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're from Chicago. Well, you're originally from Mississippi.
Originally from Mississippi. Yeah, I've been living in Chicago since 2005.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you traded one region of blues for another.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I needed to plug in, you know.
I like it. I like it. After this next song, let's talk a little bit about the differences in the blues genre between
Okay.
Mississippi and Chicago.
Oh, yeah,
because I have a
for sure.
feeling you are well versed in that subject.
Okay.
What's the next song called?
Well, on that subject, why don't we do Muddy Waters? You know, he recorded this originally in Mississippi. And then when he got to Chicago, we recorded it again, plugged in. So you'll know this one. Actually, let's do a little Fred McDowell, since I got it going.
Justin Howl here on Live Music Showcase. He's playing tonight at Shuffle over here in Tampa. Very cool spot. I love that spot. That's honestly, that's going to be a really, really nice show for several reasons. One, because that place is awesome. Two, because the weather is gorgeous out right now.
Oh, yeah.
The rest of the country is starting in on their snowmageddon for the weekend.
Oh.
Florida is going to be getting a little chill, comparatively speaking. Are you happy to not be in Chicago right now?
I am. You know, I planned it that way.
I had
of course,
a feeling.
you know. Yeah, this is the 4th year that I've planned it that way, and it's been working out well, you know. Been trying to put myself in places where I have more opportunities to breathe the fresh air and put my bare feet on the ground comfortably, you know. I guess I could do it up there just as... But not so comfortably.
A little bundled up.
Yeah.
A little bundled up, so. Yeah. I mean, you know, a good chill doesn't hurt for the old creative juices, but
exactly,
a little warm weather does the same thing sometimes.
Of course, we had that chill when I was up in Tallahassee earlier this week. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we actually got snow up there this week.
Oh.
That was a wild, wild thing for Florida, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, enough about the weather. Let's talk about blues a little bit. So you're from Mississippi.
Right.
You're currently in Chicago. For those who don't know, there is such a thing as Southern blues, Mississippi blues, and there's such a thing as Chicago blues, and they are very different, ultimately. Different players, different time frames even. What's your favorite difference between those two genres, or sub-genres, I guess?
Okay, so a couple of things. I'll do that Muddy Waters song that I was talking about earlier. The Fred McDowell just happened to come out, you know. That happens all the time at a live show, but nobody knows because I usually don't say, okay, we're about to play this song.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
I usually say, okay, that was that song after the fact. But
your mind had one idea and your hands had another.
Exactly. So one of the differences is, you know, basically a lot of these guys who were born in Mississippi and they started playing music in Mississippi, you know, they took their songs with them, and basically they just plugged in when they got to a venue where it had electricity, right? So, but, you know, that enabled them to have a much fuller sound. You know, harmonicas were amplified and guitars were amplified. And another major difference that comes out in my set a lot of times is I do a lot of Mississippi Hill country blues. Such as Fred McDowell, the song I just played, and R.L. Burnside, Junior Kimbrough, and, you know, each of those three, Jessie Mae Hemphill, all of those artists are unique in their own way, but I think that people tend to clump them together because they were all from the same region of the state.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so,
totally.
But, you know, you listen to Junior Kimbrough and R.L. Burnside, and they're quite distinct, you know. But there's definitely a lot of overlap in what you would call Delta blues. You know, if you're going back earlier, talking about Robert Johnson and Muddy Waters a little later. You know, and R.L. Burnside has said a number of times, you know, that his influences were Muddy Waters and John Lee Hooker and Howlin' Wolf, you know, and a lot of those artists who originally were from Mississippi and then ended up in other places of the country.
Yeah. Well, if you did it right, you ended up all over the country, right?
Exactly.
You're on tour, just like you are right now.
Oh, yeah. It's a privilege.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's jump into another song.
Okay.
All right.
Late on evening, feel like going home. Woke up this morning, all I had was gone. I get late on evening, feel like going home. Woke up this morning, all I had was gone. Running ocean run into the
the sea. I don't find my baby, somebody sure burying me. Well, brooks run ocean, ocean run into the sea. Don't find my baby child, somebody sure gonna bury me. It seemed like hours, gonna seem like days. Seem like my baby will stop her. Oh, low down ways, yeah. Been mistreated and I don't mind dying, no. Had to go around the blind. You know I've been mistreated. I don't mind dying, no.
Classic, timeless blues sound. Justin Howl here on Live
Thank you.
Music Showcase. Loving it, man.
Sometimes it's 12 bars, sometimes it's whatever. You know?
12, 13, you know, who's counting at the end of the day? I mean, as long as it grooves, right? As long as it struts.
Yeah.
That's the thing,
Exactly.
yeah. And you've got that, what do you have there? You've got an ES...
It's an Epiphone dot.
It's a dot. Okay. I like it. I mean, again, we've got that. That's a classic blues guitar. So
it works.
That's gorgeous. Yeah, man. Well, let's keep them going. I don't want to get in your way. Before you do, just so the musicians, just so the listeners know out there, we're almost at the halfway point. That means that we are halfway through the show, and we're going to do the AMA, the Ask Musicians Anything segment, the part where you, the listener, can call in with any questions or comments that you might have for Justin, for WMNF, for me, for Live Music Shows, for whoever, for the camera operators. Call in with your questions or comments at the end of the show. I will share them with Justin, and we'll get into it, whatever they are. I had a New Year's resolution that no matter what they are, I will at least entertain them here on the radio. So 813-239-9663 is the phone number to call. Charlie will take your calls. He'll take your comments and questions. He'll send them over to me, and at the end of the show, we'll address them. You can call that number. That it is, again, 813-239-9663. You can also send an email, DJ@email. Nope, DJ? Nope, that's wrong. DJ@WMNF.org. Send an email if you can't call in. But let us know how you feel about today's episode, about the blues in general. It's such a cool piece of American history, I think, blues music in general. Let's jump into the next one. What's the next one called?
Why don't I give you another Muddy song?
All right.
Well, I'm going away to leave. Won't be back no more. Going back down south, baby. Don't you wanna go? I'm in trouble. In all word mine. You know I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep from crying. Well, I feel like laying a bigger kiss upon your face. I wanna let my woman, baby, be your resting place. I'm in trouble, and all word mine. You know I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep from crying. Well, now all up in my sleep, hear my doorbell ring, looking for my baby, and I see not a doggone thing. I'm in trouble. Shout when that train pulls up, you know, and I come walking out. I'm in trouble, and all word mine. You know I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep from crying.
Speaking of, sometimes it's 12 bars, sometimes it's 9. That's one that's never 12 bars. You know, that one will throw a bass player off if you're not.
If he doesn't know how to.
If they don't know it.
I like that. You're listening to Live Music Showcase here on 88.5. We're here in studio with Justin Howl. He is in town this evening, playing at Shuffle over in Tampa. And that's going to be a great show. Highly recommend folks check that one out for sure. The blues in general, I mean, the show that follows our show is called The Rhythm Revival with Reverend Billy C. Wirtz. And one of the things that they do a lot is they dig into the history of blues players, musicians, the various stories. Billy himself is a boogie woogie piano player and singer, and he's been around as well. I'm sure he'd love to meet you after the show for sure.
I look forward to it.
But when it comes to touring as a blues musician in the year 2026,
yeah,
do you find the audiences are rambunctious? Are they subdued? Are they sit and listen politely, folks, or do they get a little wild?
You know, the venues where I play are rarely wild. Somewhere in between, just sitting there and getting wild, I think. But at the same time, I play at a wide variety of places. I tend to do a lot of breweries, a lot of bar and grills, some wineries here and there. And so usually there are kids running around dancing, you know. Like last night I played a show here in town and at a New World Brewery, and you know, there were a few kids running around. They like to dance, and then so So yeah, it's a mix. It's always a mix of ages, and so all are welcome, of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, hey, that's how it is. When you're on tour, how long do you like to be on the road? Do you like long stretches? Do you like short stretches? How do you like to do it?
You know, I pretty much live on the road these days.
Do you really?
I'm pretty much on the road year round.
Wow.
So I start in Florida in January, and I usually end around the Gulf Coast, New Orleans, Mississippi Gulf Coast, and that area at the end of the year.
Wow.
And so yeah, in January I kind of slowly work my way through Florida, playing as many gigs as possible, and I slowly work my way north as the weather warms. By the time I get to Maine, it's usually May.
Okay.
And then I start heading west, and I play along the way, and all the way to the West Coast.
Wow.
And when I get out to Seattle, that area, it's late August. Then I work my way down the West Coast, and by the time I get to California, Southern California, it's late September, and then I start heading back east and basically spend the fall in the Southwest and playing gigs throughout there. So I do a big counterclockwise circle around the country, basically. But not a perfect circle, of course.
Sure, that's a different band. Right. Yeah, but you're on tour. You're playing all these places. So obviously, it's become comfortable for you. The concept of touring and the process of touring is such for many bands and for many performers, it's a hard thing. It's really hard on them. They don't like to be on the road a lot. You found a way to do it comfortably.
Right.
Okay.
And I found that so the first couple of years that I started touring, I tried to pack my schedule and just have a show almost every night. And I would do that I'd go out for at the most 2 or 3 months. Two or three months
stretches, almost every night.
And I would go everywhere in the country during that 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
So basically I decided, to make this more sustainable and long term, if I kind of travel slowly. So I'll go to an area and I'll devote a week to an area like 100-mile radius and play 2 or 3, maybe 4 gigs that week, and then move on. So that tends to make it more doable. And,
sure.
I think it avoids burnout. So.
Well, that's it, right? That's kind of what I was getting at. It's being on the road. One of the things we hear about the most on this show for touring bands is doing everything they can to fight burnout. Right. So that's it right there. Tough. Sustainability.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's great. All right, let's jump into some more music. What do you got?
I mentioned R.L. Burnside earlier. Why don't we do a little R.L. Burnside? This is one of his more popular songs. Song about some peaches. Don't your peaches, they look my life, hanging way up in your tree.
Justin Howl here on Live Music Showcase. Crushing it, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I love the stomp. You know,
Thank
the
you.
stomp is such a great little addition. For those who are listening who don't realize that what he's using right now is actually a device that's essentially meant to mimic the sound of like stomping on a hollow stage.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it gives the impression that you're just stomping it out. He's actually sitting here stomping it out too. He didn't just play on a drum machine or anything like that.
I got both feet going.
He's got both feet going. Absolutely, yeah. And I've seen different guys do that different ways. I've seen guys, hook up a kick drum pedal to, a suitcase. Or even have guys who'll bring a whole wooden platform and then just stomp on the wooden platform and mic it up. There's lots of different ways to accomplish it. This is a nice, elegant solution, though, for the touring musician.
You just plug it in. It has no volume control. Of course, you control the volume on your mixer.
Right.
But yeah, it's a pretty simple device and it's effective, I think.
I think it does the trick. Yeah, absolutely. It keeps that beat going. You've got a nice groove that you play with it as well. So when you first started playing music, when you first got into it, was it always the blues, or was it did you dabble?
I listened to everything from Mos Def to Mozart.
Right.
So I find that is a good way to sort of feed your creativity. If you listen to the same old thing, you just get stale, and you get tired of listening to the same old thing. So I'm always looking for new music, and I'm always finding it. So my playlist is always growing. So the blues is something that I was drawn to because when I was living in Chicago, I was around it a lot, and I had a lot of opportunities to go out and hear it. And I was just like, I want to do more of that.
Mm-hmm. Why? What made it? What made it sit in you?
I appreciated the rawness, the honesty, and the grit, and the rootedness of it as well. So yeah. So I also found that these are the kind of people I want to hang around.
It's an interesting bunch that play blues, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you're on the road and you're detecting maybe a little bit of burnout. Even when you're spreading it out the way you do, even when you're taking some break. Yeah,
right.
When you're grinding it out like that, it can wear on you. What do you do to combat that outside of, spreading your shows out and outside of being in the radius? When you're in a place, for Florida, for example. What do you do to center yourself, ground yourself?
Literally ground myself, go out and stand barefooted in the grass.
Touch some grass.
Yeah.
That does the trick.
Walk down the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Have a daily picnic. If the weather allows.
Sure.
So yeah, I had one already today. So
I like that. Where'd you do it?
A park not too far from here. So yeah, I can't remember the name of the park. Just a little community park, Yeah. Place where I pulled over and had a little barefooted picnic.
Mm-hmm.
I find that's a good way to recharge every day.
Barefoot picnic.
Barefoot picnic. Do it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like an album name. But so, what do you have a favorite spot that you've had a barefoot picnic on this tour?
On this one?
Yeah.
Actually, the one I found today was pretty good. Sometimes it's just a rest area, and of course you got to always check the ground.
Yep.
But yeah. So just wherever I can find some good grass, and some good clean grass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This time.
He's talking about the grass on the ground, just so everyone's clear on that.
Yeah. Of course. We can talk later about.
Sure. Yeah, after the show. After the show, for sure. If you're just joining us, we're here in studio with Justin Howl. He's playing us some blues music, the way it was meant to be played, on a guitar and a harmonica. It's great. It's great. Let's hear some more.
This is a song that I recorded a called it Interstate 55, but, you know, I changed the title and the lyrics depending on where I am. So since we're in Florida, why don't we call it the Florida Blues?
There you go. Justin Howl here on Live Music Showcase, Florida Blues. Florida Blues. 55, though. I know that highway.
You know it well, huh?
I do. I'm from St. Louis.
Okay, yeah.
55 runs right through there all the way up to Chicago.
I've got a chorus about St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. I have a little... I won't share right now. I don't want to bore the listeners, but I had a wonderful experience driving up 55 on my 20th birthday in the middle of the night, deciding on a whim that I'd drive to Chicago and busk for the gas money it would take to get back.
Really?
Which did not work out. For one reason or another. I won't bore you with the details, but
I'd like to hear them.
My favorite, I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
But one of my favorite formative experiences, and maybe someday I'll share it with the listeners. But suffice to say, after St. Louis, Chicago is my favorite Midwestern town, far and away. It's got all of the charm and politeness and hospitality of the Midwest, but it has all of the metropolitan of a New York.
Yeah,
it's incredible. Hanging out there in Soldier Field or not Soldier Field. By the Bean, and just looking back at
Grant Park, Millennium,
the grand, skyline and everything. It's incredible. It's a beautiful place. I got to head back. But all right, so we have a few minutes left. I think we probably have enough to squeeze into. I'm going to do the show's credits right now because credit where credit is due. This show takes an entire team of volunteers working behind the scenes to make sure that it looks and sounds as good as it does. Our sound mixer is Bill Dudley. Our audio assistant is Pam Robinson. Video director is Ed Lehman. Our camera operators are Ike Parham, Sage Boutel, and Marcy Connors. Our lighting is Lisa Reuter. Our board op is Charlie Cushing, and I'm your host, Ken Apperson. This has been Live Music Showcase. We are here every Friday at 2 p.m. after the news headlines. Reverend Billy C. Wirtz and the Rhythm Revival are coming up next, so stick around for that, and stick around for Mr. Justin Howl here playing you some music. He is performing tonight at Shuffle in Tampa. The details for that will be in the show notes on WMNF.org, and you'll be able to hear more of him, and all of his information will be on there as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to sticking your music in some of my playlists. I already have a couple of blues playlists that I go to, and this music is exactly the kind of stuff. You know what I listen to this music?
I'd be honored.
You know what I do when I'm listening to this kind of music? This is when I'm in my garage doing woodworking.
Okay.
This is when I'm, going to town on a piece of wood with a hand plane or something like that.
I haven't heard that one before, but I like it.
Yep.
I can see it too.
There's probably a euphemism in there somewhere.
Yeah,
Somebody's
probably.
making a joke at home. I'm sure they are. Go ahead and do it. I don't mind. Go on ahead. But what's this next one going to be called?
I'll do an original for you. I call it Josephina.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Look yonder, Josephina, lying in the sky. Look yonder, Josephina, lying in the sky. They bad news on the TV now, and I don't know the reason why.
WMNF